Hi there, welcome to my channel and welcome to my local woods. It's a beautiful morning. I just sat down here and I wanted to talk a little bit about a topic that I touched upon in my previous video. This is quite important. This is about freedom, or how governments now are working to limit your freedom or even take your freedom away from you. And I know some people, they really hate when I talk about this. They really hate that I even mention something like that. That's okay. If you want to stick your head in the sand so that you don't see what's happening, that's up to you. You do you. But the rest of us, we need to be aware of what's happening. Central bank digital currency. It sounds boring. CBDC. That sounds boring too. Digital money. But it's not like Bitcoin. It is actually the opposite. We're talking about digital money that can be programmed and controlled by the government. They will be able to decide when you use your money, on what you use your money. Let's say they don't want people to eat steak. So, sorry, your little quota or your little ration of steak this week, you spent that already. So no steak for you. Let's say they want people to not use their petrol car. Yeah, they can control that, they can limit that as well. It can be done by the push of a button. Let's say you're a little bit of a free thinker. You question the authorities. Oh, sorry, we're going to have to limit your access to your money. We're going to starve you out. This is something that many people will refuse to. They will call me names. They always do. You guys, go ahead and write your little comments. Call me whatever you like. I don't care. Call me a conspiracy theorist. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Okay? So go ahead, do that. The banks are ecstatic about this. Of course they are, because it gives them a lot more power. They are going to work with the governments so that the peasants, the normal people, can be controlled even more than before. So I have printed out this article here. It's an interview with Chief Executive something of Information, Ramtin Mata. Sounds French, but he's a Norwegian. He works in a Norwegian private bank, Sparebank1 SR Bank. He's being asked here. I'll quickly go through this, okay? What's a central bank digital currency? Well, the short version, he says, it's smart digital cash that can be programmed to a lot of cool things. Yeah. Okay, and he's mentioning blockchain technology that I will not get into in this video. And then he says that we are going to see some exciting new ways in how we think about cash and money. It's all exciting and smart, isn't it? For example, he's mentioning here smart contracts that can be tied to the money. And the interviewer here says, a smart contract? That sounds very smart. And he says, yes, it's very exciting. And he is mentioning some examples here. We can have, for instance, travel insurance that won't get into effect before you arrive at the airport. We can program the money, he says, so that they can't be used on betting or candy. Also, he's mentioning here that the money can be programmed so that they have to be used before a certain date. which will be handy if they want consumption to go up in society, right? And he says here they have already tested that in China. That beacon of freedom and democracy, China, right? So, and then he goes on here about China, that they started their pilot project in 2020, where some of the people employed by the state got their wages paid in CBDC. So it's happening, okay? It is happening, and it's going to affect you. It's going to affect me. For instance, I get some money from the ads they put on my videos, and I kind of expect that YouTube will be paying us creators in some form of CBDC. If you want this message to reach more people, it is very important that you watch as much as you can of this video. It really helps in the YouTube algorithm and all that. Give it a like if you like it, and consider subscribing to the channel. So thank you. And there are also links at the end screen and in the video description to my other YouTube channels. Now, this is a tool to make people obedient. Because if you can control the money, you will be controlling the people as well. If you can starve people, if you can make people not travel, not drive their car or have a car, if you can punish them by restricting their access to their money, you own those people. And governments have shown us that they really, really like to have that power. They really enjoy controlling people. Freedoms, freedom of expression, freedom of, well, freedom in general, is not something that they talk about a lot, is it? Now, of course, we can refuse to accept a central bank digital currency being used as payment. And we should. But I think that it's only a matter of time before it becomes so inconvenient. It is made so inconvenient to do that, so that most people, they will just go along with it. I've worked so hard all my life, but free thinkers will be punished. We have seen that already. I've experienced it. I am experiencing it on a daily basis. But anyway, we need to speak out. We need to raise our voices. We need to stand up and fight this. If not for you, if not for us, we need to do this for our children. And also, you know, for me, I want to know that I did something. That's even if we can't win, but I think we can, and I think we will actually. But even if we do not win, at least we did something. We were not just sitting there like sheep, or standing there like sheep doing nothing. Don't go along with this. It's not going to make your life better. It's just going to make your life worse. You're going to lose your freedoms. You're going to be controlled. You're going to be a slave. So don't go along with this. And yes, feel free to call me whatever you like, and unsubscribe and all those things. It's a tiny, tiny sacrifice for me, you know. I don't care. But okay, that's all for now. Take a look at one of the other videos that should appear on the end screen. And as always, thanks for watching, and stay strong.